Hey, thank you guys so much. Are you guys ready for a fucking live podcast?
Give all your love, attention, and laughter to the Hasbara podcast. Daniel Mate, Mad Lib.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bad Hasbara,
the world's most moral live podcast.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
welcome.
Am I taller in person than you expected?
Yeah,
I feel like we should come out to Jefferson Airplane's White Rabbit.
yeah, I could just follow you down a rabbit hole.
One pill makes you Matt leave, one pill makes you Matt take.
Like you said, my name is Matt Lieb. I will be your world's most moral co-host for this podcast.
And I'm Daniel Mate, your other world's most moral co-host.
That's right, and we're here. We're so excited that you guys came out to this show. Give yourselves a round of applause. So cool of you. Really, I'm excited. But, before we get started, I know that...
Yes, we do have something we have to, we're all here to have fun, to laugh, but we do have some serious business to take care of. So I'll appreciate if you take what I'm about to do very seriously. And that is, let me just get there. The venue has asked us to start with a land acknowledgement. So here it is. We humbly acknowledge that we are gathered tonight on the traditional, unceded territory of a noble people known as the Zionists of Brooklyn. This proud nationalist cult dwelled here for decades. On the lofty heights of Crown and gentle slopes of Park, they peacefully practiced their ancient ways, which included self-victimization in the face of immense comfort and privilege, and making tax-free tithes and sometimes blood sacrifices of their impressionable children to their one true God, a satanically belligerent apartheid state on the other side of the world. Matt, please.
I'm sorry.
All this ended when they were forced to flee this land by the advent of the Mamdanian Empire, a fearsome regime of communist terror that threatened to inflict relentless pogroms upon its subjects, including free lunch pogroms, rapid transit pogroms, and alienatingly diverse cultural pogroming. Most of the Brooklyn Zionists wound up in exile in the only place that would have them, the one safe state in the world for ethno-nationalist Jews, Florida. We recognize that our being here came at their expense, and for that we thank them. And I hear, by the way, that the Boca Raton Talmud is going to be a real banger.
Yeah, rat mouth. Okay, now it is time for us to introduce our fantastic guest. I am so excited that she was able to join us. Everyone, start clapping right now for the host of the Bad Faith podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else, Briahna Joy Gray. Welcome. Thank you for deciding to join us. We're really excited because we got a lot of content like this week. A lot has obviously gone on, and one thing that is like kept me going is reading Norman Finkelstein's Twitter feed. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Norm kind of went off the rails a little bit.
Well, he went off most people's rails.
Sure.
Onto his rails.
Yes, he's his own train going straight to wherever the fuck it goes.
I posted on Twitter that Norman right now is on an epic generational run, and I mean that in every sense of the term.
Yeah, he's from another time, another dimension, really. And we wanted to talk about it, and we figured this is like a perfect subject because I know you've interviewed him before.
Many times.
Yes.
He's a guest favorite on Bad Babe.
And we love him. We still haven't had him on the show. I know you went on a walk with him one time.
Yes.
Not a run? Because he does, 5 miles every day?
He wanted to run. It was December. We were on Coney Island. I was like, could we walk? Could we walk?
That's funny. He's a runner?
He's a runner.
Oh, yeah.
And a swimmer.
You can't tell. Look at him.
Well, no, he looks great.
He looks great.
We all know he looks fabulous. But it's funny because you're a walker. You are professionally a walker.
Yeah, I do some walking for money.
Yeah, you do the walk and talk and mental
exactly.
chiropractic.
Yeah. Walking is I think so. It was great to take a walk with him on a cold, blustery December day.
Yeah.
Doing what he calls the Gaza width walk. Because as he always likes to delineate in his interviews, Gaza is 23 miles, the length of a marathon, by 5 miles, the length I walk on Coney Island Boardwalk every morning.
Yeah, and it's, I love Norm. We love Norm. We want him on the show. He also sometimes tweets. And as far as I know, and I think maybe you pointed this out, maybe it was you, someone did, the funniest thing about his tweets is that he dictates them. That's what I heard. So there's an assistant who's sitting there, hearing him screech his words, chosen very carefully. I can't do the voice. Daniel can do the voice.
Well, why don't you give me some material to read?
Let's do it. So,
Careful.
yeah. Well,
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
All right.
Close your ears if you want.
It's oh boy. So just for a little bit of context so people understand. So as we all know, I assume this audience all knows, Van Jones went on Bill Maher's fucking show. Yeah. Boo. We all agree we hate Bill Maher, and we love, there's a podcast called I Hate Bill Maher, and you should all listen to it. Oh, there we go. He went on and then told this awful joke about, he was just being a piece of shit about the death of thousands of Gazan children and trying to claim that it was, an Iran-funded propaganda.
Yeah, another foreign influence operation.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all know and we've analyzed everything that he said and we've talked about it, ad nauseum. So, given all that, Norm took to Twitter to say a few things that, Daniel, I would like you to read them, and then maybe we could discuss, is Norm Finkelstein canceled? So here's the first tweet.
Why is Van Jones wearing a pimp's blazer when he's so obviously a high-price call girl?
Okay, that's rough. That is, oof.
That's a rough impression, too.
No, the impression's great. He's getting warmed up. Next one. This is so out of pocket. I've never felt bad for a Hasbarist before. And then I was like, oh, come on, man. You're going to out him for having an affair? All right, go ahead.
The question that the whole world is asking when Van Jones fucks his mistress, does he wear the yellow ribbon?
All right.
I wasn't asking it, but after I saw the tweet, somehow I couldn't get it out of my head.
All right. All right, this is where it starts getting rough, you guys. That was a warm-up. All right.
Breaking story. In her first X-post since becoming head of CBS News, Barry Weiss launches campaign to defend Van Jones. Uncle Tom Lives Matter.
And finally, if you think it couldn't get worse, He's going to do a Yiddish racial slur. And, all right, let me find it. There it is.
Your computer's trying to save you.
Yeah, my computer is like, don't! You've got a camcorder in the back. Okay.
You really want me to read this?
I mean, you could say beep, or you can, I'm hearing a lot of don't.
They sound like pretty white don'ts to
They
me.
do. They're naysayers, but
Well,
maybe we
there's
should
only
naysay
this-
it.
My fellow black don't option. in
There was
the
a
room
black
here,
don't
right
option?
there,
Okay.
so-
Okay. I'll defer to that.
Oh no, one guy.
Garnett, I should say it? All right. All right.
No, don't. You're always listening to Garnett. He's leading you astray.
He's my trainer. What do you want me to do? I do what he says.
I want you to not listen. All right, do what you will. This is, remember, a Twitter quote. Also, I wasn't here.
Newsflash. Barry Weiss hires Van Jones to head up CBS News Department.
Yeah. Whew. I am sweating. So,
And what I need to know is, after all that, do I need to burn this shirt?
so let's discuss this analytically, with a level head, neutrally, as political analysts do. Can I ask what your thoughts are, Briahna, on this series of tweets? I am of a mixed mind because the way in
That's
which...
not what asking sounds like, Matt.
You're right. I never said I was good at interviewing. I don't know how to feel about it. It's one of those things. Can I ask you your feelings and initial thoughts?
So my primary thought is that prior to this being recorded, I had plausible deniability about not having seen these tweets. And I had been asked earlier today about these tweets, and I said, I haven't been very online. I've been commuting.
That's a good excuse. And also, all of these, when they bought on
Blame it
Eventbrite,
on the train. Yeah.
there was an NDA they signed, so they can't actually say anything.
Also, when I was asked about these tweets by a friend who's familiar with my dynamic with Norm, I said, well, you very well know that he's fully said the N-word on Bad Faith Podcast before.
Many times.
Like, just repeatedly in one particular episode. So this is just like...
Was he quoting? Was it a quote, or was he just like, my favorite word?
It was kind of a quote, or at least assuming someone else's voice, if I recall correctly.
As I remember,
And
he
I
was
like
he was reminiscing about life in. He always does it
It's
in
making
the
a
service
point
of
about
making.
racism,
Like
yeah.
whenever Norm makes a point, he marshals anecdotes and examples in the service of that point. Now, whether you think they serve the point or earn their keep in terms of the amount of time it takes to make that point is a judgment call, right? Tastes differ. Reasonable people can disagree.
Absolutely.
But as I remember, he was pushing back against this self-congratulatory American Jewish notion that we were at the forefront of the civil rights movement in the 1960s, and that we were in droves on the freedom buses.
Yeah.
And he said, look, it might be the case that we were overrepresented among the white people on those buses, but I grew up in Brooklyn, and I knew how the people around me spoke about black people.
What a good memory you have. I never
I'm a bad faith fan.
I never remember my own podcast as much as everybody else does. It's the second we wrap, it's out of my brain. That sounds familiar now that you mention it. So yeah, he's making these very charitable points, and then the thing is, he's doing the Lord's work in sort of saying the things that when you're, and particularly a black person, say, you're very quick to be called anti-Semitic in the broad scheme of calling out
Yes.
Hasbara.
Do you want to say some of those things tonight on stage with
Yeah,
us?
yeah,
That's the thing about Norm.
When you
Like,
get it
he
off your
also
chest?
tries to get me to say them. Like the last time he was on,
What?
I'm like, dude, like I have no interest in
Say the
this.
K word. Say it to my face.
It's like we did a live stream on the 7th for the anniversary with Muin Rabbani, and he's off on one of his he's oh god, he was talking about like I think it was on one of his like Jewish supremacy larks, and he was digging in. I'm like sitting quietly, it let him do his thing and not, you don't have much of a choice sometimes, but to sit quietly and let him do his thing. And he gets onto a thread about how you can't be, it's one of those, you can't be racist, a version of you can't be racist if you're black arguments from back in the day, but he was doing it there's no more anti-Semitism, basically, is the argument.
Hold on a second.
He takes it, to an extreme. You can say and do anything.
We have a bumper for that.
There's no anti-Semitism in the United States.
Yeah, and you've heard him do this, right? Actual anti-Semitism is when when you're not allowed in a college, you're not given a job, and I agree with that kind of very strict framing. And then he'll push it to just a little bit too far and be like, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, wait.
You agree with all my framing. Reasonable.
You can say whatever you want to say, Norm. The
Yeah.
floor is yours.
Yeah.
So then we get into these situations where, because he's very charitably doing this work and making accurate points about anti-black racism, it makes me feel you're in a bit of a tough spot to be in the middle of him doing this, be like, could you make this argument without using the N-word? Also, we live in a space on the left, you know what I'm talking about, where there was the 2016 Bernie era where there was so much bad faith
That's the name of the podcast.
attacks on leftists on a racial front. So the value of so many black people in the space was to say, oh, I'm a leftist too, and you can't attribute every critique that you have of Bernie to him being anti-black or black people not liking him. I worked at a law firm in 2016 with 12 attorneys. I was the only non-white one, but there were 4 Davids. And all of the Davids would come up to me and explain to me that I couldn't possibly like Bernie because Bernie doesn't black people don't like Bernie. This was a conversation I had repeatedly.
I've actually never heard that slur. I've never heard that slur, Briahna. That's a new one. I'm going to use that.
Only at least one of the Davids was a Gentile. Okay. he had mallards in his office. Wooden mallards.
Well, to borrow from Ice-T, some of y'all Gentiles is Davids too,
So tonight we're going to be talking about the Lieb household.
Hell yeah.
That's right, because we have a wonderful guest, someone who you have maybe seen on her wonderful podcast, The Bituation Room, or maybe you have watched the show News Broke on AJ Plus, or maybe you know my boss. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else, welcome the love of my life, my wife, Francesca Fiorentini.
Thank you. Oh, it feels so good to be here. I've been loving the chemistry. I love that Matt has been able to start this podcast. Matt's been wanting to do this podcast for years. When we first met, 7-8 years ago, he's like, I want to do a podcast about Israel. I need to find a perfect co-host.
Really, that far back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Hamas, for making this
you.
happen. And no, but
Matchmaker.
Make me.
Break me a fence.
But also, it's kind of fucked up my life because, Matt would never dare say the Lieb household.
No, I would not.
It was always the Fiorentini household. But now, since Matt has gotten some notoriety or whatever, we'll be at shows co-headlining, and people will, just walk right fucking past me and be like, that's who we're here to see. And I'm like, what? Yeah. And it's a young girl who's like, we're here to see him. I'm like, bitch! Have you heard him chew? You don't even know.
That's how I clean my teeth like a dog. People don't know this. I chew on large blocks of ice.
You guys are so lucky. You guys listen to the podcast, correct? You're so lucky you don't hear all of the mouth sounds.
I'm a mouth noise man.
This person makes.
I chew.
Daniel, you might hear, and Adam probably cuts a lot of it out.
Motherfuckers don't know how much I cut out. Yeah, no, I do a lot of chew. I try not to chew on the show.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't make it till the end, and occasionally people have noticed that I pop a Nicorette gum usually right before plugs, because I'm like, this is taking too long. I gotta get my fix. So, Francesca, we thank you a lot for coming, and we, of course, have to get to our first segment in which we talk about some news of the day. Now, this is something that people have been talking about around. We're going to talk about the ceasefire deal a little bit and kind of the media reaction to it.
Ow! Saturday night ceasefire.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's get analytical up in this bitch. So I don't know how much you guys use Twitter or whatnot, but the Hasbara on there obviously are the most insane. And recently, his Israeli paid shills all got together right after the beginnings of the announcements of a possible ceasefire. They all got together to lambast everyone who was pro ceasefire for not saying anything. In fact, you could tell that it was a genuine show of concern by the fact that they all tweeted the exact same thing. The silence from the ceasefire now crowd is deafening. Silence from the ceasefire now crowd, so it goes. Silence from the ceasefire now crowd is deafening. Deafening silence from the ceasefire now pro-Hamas crowd.
Matt, read it again, okay? Hold on a second.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The silence from the ceasefire now crowd is deafening. Silence from the ceasefire now crowd, so it goes. Silence from the ceasefire now crowd is deafening. Deafening silence from the ceasefire pro-Hamas crowd. Bitch. Thank you. Thank you. So that was us being silent and being the ceasefire now crowd. And I wanted to
Are you deaf yet?
yeah. So I wanted to ask you just a little bit about. Said, and you make fun of Lin-Manuel.
I was gonna say.
How dare you? Actually, I don't make fun of him that much. I kind of like him. I mean, I have the same, but
How does a podcast?
it's been 2 years, and of them, the Israeli government, and also every Hasbaris and every Zionist, it's been 2 years of them saying, we want the hostages back, and then doing everything in their power to not negotiate to get the hostages back. So the fact that they're like, okay, now we're done, feels like such a disgusting fuck you, where this is something they could have done in November 2023. Mm-hmm. This is something they could have done at any time. And the fact that they didn't do it, and they were like, no, we're going to continue the bloodletting, it doesn't just make me mad at Trump, it also, again, makes me mad at Biden. It's like disgusting. And I will say what is, I think, been the impetus for all this is the fact that Netanyahu at this point is really unpopular now in Israel, which there's not a lot of silver linings in this fucking subject matter, and the fact that people are like booing him is great. Adam, can you play Steve Witkoff, Jared, what's his name? Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. They're doing a press tour in fucking Israel.
At Hostage Square in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, at Hostage Square, which it's always been named that.
Just in case,
Yeah, it's where they used to do all the birthright trips. Like, you're here forever now. Get married, fuck, have baby. Okay, but here's Steve Witkoff.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Never heard someone's balls get just sucked back into their body.
Okay.
So,
To Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
look at these fucking mannequins. Look at these psycho Barbie, psycho Ken. These fucking colonial.
Look at her face. She's like, oh no, the Israeli Botox is hitting.
Let me just finish my thought.
So he said, let me just finish my thought.
I was in the trenches, guys.
What?
Let me just finish my thought.
Guys.
Oh my God.
To 100,000 gathered people. Guys.
He doesn't know how to deal with
I
heckles.
was in the
No.
trenches with the Prime Minister
believe me, he was a very important part here.
The trenches.
The trenches. I fought in World War I. I was in the trenches with him.
In Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was in the trenches in Philly.
In fucking Philly.
The Prime Minister and his staff,
Philadelphia corridor.
Ron Dermer included, have both.
Wait. Which minister? Who did he say?
Oh, I just heard him say
Have
BB.
both sacrificed so much for this country and devoted their lives to the service of
You know,
Israel.
to be
Their
real.
dedication to the history and destiny of this nation stands out tonight. They've given everything, their time, their energy, and their hearts, to building a safer, stronger future for the Jewish people. Their commitment to
I
this
can't
country...
listen anymore, Adam. I'm going to fucking kill myself.
That's insane.
I'm going to kill myself.
That's insane.
Everybody's shitty landlord and 2 plastic dolphins. I love it. He's like, BB has sacrificed a lot. He's like, yeah, of other people. Like, how is that? He gets a point for
He
that?
sacrificed a lot of you, your family.
Yeah. He sacrificed like a majority of the hostages.
So this is what's crazy about that. I mean, I don't mean to jump in, but that's fucking insane. Number one, the Trump administration, whether because the ties to Qatar, which both Kushner and Ivanka have, Witkoff has, and Trump himself has, have gotten themselves in this situation. They want to be the peacemakers and whatnot. But fucking good for them for doing... I don't see a Biden administrator. I don't see fucking Blinken going out and making this a big public showing of I did this, blah, blah, blah. So number one, there's that
What
marketing.
Blinken's doing is tweeting like, we are so happy this is over.
Sure.
It took the time it took.
Right.
History moves slowly, but
Yeah.
the wheel turns, and as if this motherfucker didn't,
As if he wasn't directly responsible for the continued bloodletting. He's like talking about it like he wasn't a guy staring at the conveyor belt into the fire and just going like, a few more.
It is what it is, us.
Blinken is wild. If you've ever seen someone's soul leave their body within 2 years, Anthony Blinken is like, holy shit. So, but Steve Witkoff is a piece of shit, obviously. I'm not saying that. But I think it's wild that, number one, they're doing this, and number two, you see that the Israelis like Trump and Witkoff and the people who force this more than their own government.
Right.
Like, I don't think we would say that. I don't know. A gun to your head, shit, Netanyahu or Trump, kill me, right? But like, you hear them. They're like, no. We don't hate y'all. We are here for whatever. Not them, but they fucking hate Bibi to that degree.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it does feel very much like at this point, Trump is sort of like he's doing this for him. Which
is called doing it for something.
Right, which is called doing it.
He's doing it for him. Biden wouldn't do it to save his life.
You know what it is? It's Trump doesn't buy into the Hasbara.
That's right.
Biden is a Zionist.
That's right.
And so it's like, say what you will, he's a fucking transactional fascist.
Yeah.
But he doesn't buy the Hasbara, and so they have to, through Qatar, obviously, buy him out. They have to give them planes, give them whatever they want.
Yeah.
They got to give him the Trump Riviera. There's going to be they're going to sell Gaza and land on the blockchain, people.
Yeah.
What awaits the future of Gaza is, it's going to be a hell, but it'll be a hell that kind of we're all subject to. Like, we will all be sold on the blockchain eventually.
Did you see Candace Owens' video where she said to any Americans, that's exactly what she said, actually.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this, but she she said what's happened in Holocaust. Excuse me. What's happened in Gaza is a Holocaust, and of course she had to throw in it's a real Holocaust. She had to, like Candace Owens can be speaking the gospel truth, and she has to throw in Jews killed Jesus. Lying Jews. I mean, it's fine, but I will take that over the absence of it.
I
Matt.
know.
I will.
That's what we're left
where I'm
with.
at. That's how hungry I am for some truth to be spoken from any corners. And then she said, what's coming is going to be a globalized atrocity. She basically said it's going to be a shanda, but she doesn't know that word. And she said to anyone who in the future will send your children there, will go there for holiday, will stay at Trump's casino there, whatever, your children will be cursed. Your children will be cursed. That is real, and you will pay. You do not get to party on the mass graves of this much blood, this many people, without serious karmic consequences. And I was like, damn, girl.
Yeah, I know. She's so weird because sometimes she'll say something and you're like, damn, bars. And then she'll just be like, also, the Jews have tunnels, and the tunnels are how Charlie Kirk died. And
Aren't you
just,
guys staying in Crown Heights?
There
You
was
guys
a
are
trap
staying in
door.
Crown Heights.
She legit thinks that.
Yeah, no, she does. And yeah, we are staying in Crown Heights, and I can't wait to find the Jew tunnel.
That's how we should promo the show tomorrow.
Oh, we'll come out the tunnels and be like, hey, you like comedy? I feel like fucking Pennywise the Clown it.
Yeah.
Are you ready to laugh?
Yeah. Down here, we all laugh.
So, I mean, what's wild, right, is that not only is he not a Zionist, but he also has zero regard for Palestinian human rights.
Right.
And so whereas Biden and a Democratic administration would pay lip service to a two-state solution, which we all know has been deliberately tanked and is dead effectively, Trump will never fucking pay lip service because he doesn't believe that Palestinians are even people.
Yeah.
He uses them as the term as a slur. So it's like, I totally agree with you. It's like, in this moment, yay, and also kind of in the teetering on the edge that we all felt on October 7th, 2023, I feel the same teetering on the edge of this moment because so much has yet to be done, so much more pressure, so much more centering Palestinians in all of this. I mean, you've got fucking CNN rolling out panels with 0 Palestinians, 0 Arab Americans or Muslim Americans. I mean, it's disgraceful with the way that they're just talking about this.
Omar Badr had a pretty good appearance there on CNN a couple of days ago, I think, which was
okay.
good to see.
All right,
and
all right.
He told them some
First
truths.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
For the moment while they're not bought by
Did you see-
Larry Ellison,
That's
right?
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Did you see Obama's statement on October 7th?
On the date?
On the day of 2 days ago?
Oh, no.
Or 3 days ago? I don't know if we have it, but it was basically like the pain of the Israeli Jewish families and the people of Gaza. You know, like he
Yeah. And those other guys over there.
And those other guys over there. It's
Because I think the other feeling, I don't know if people are feeling this terror of forgetting, right? This terror, like I'm already seeing headlines even from Jazeera that are like, which very much sus, as even though we used to work for them, I'm like, what did y'all do to get this, you know,
Right.
whatnot. And it's like, oh, was another Nakba avoided? Avoided? Are you fucking kidding me? This is another Nakba. You didn't avoid shit.
Yeah.
Like
We're in it. We're in the middle of it.
We're still in it. There are starving people. Like, how dare you run a headline that said, was another Nakba avoided?
Right.
Fuck you.
And even within the tiny confines of Gaza, with all the displacement here and there and whatever, even on the grounds of displacement and you know, there's probably, like, in terms of the miles covered on foot, it probably, you know, matches or it's you know, it's rivaling the Nakba, and then you've got the fucking death count.
Right.
To suggest that something has been averted is just incredible.
Yeah. Before we move on, Jared Kushner also spoke at this event.
Yes.
Yeah. They taught him to speak. And it's like, it's watching like a real life ventriloquist dummy. Like, it's weird. He looks like a curse was put on him, and now he has to walk like that the rest of his life. Here he is.
Instead of replicating the barbarism of the enemy, you chose to be exceptional. You chose to stand for the values
You almost
that
got
you
it. They chose to be
stand for.
exceptionalist.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be prouder to be a friend of Israel, somebody who supports Israel, and somebody who fights very strongly to see Israel survive, succeed, and to achieve its fullest potential.
Okay, so if you want Israelis to boo, praise their leader. If you want them to clap, flatter them.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, did he say they avoided barbarism?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of replicating the
Thank
barbarism
you.
of their enemy, they chose.
To far exceed it in a way that is unimaginable.
Well, I also think, like, I mean, it's dust for the IDF in a lot of ways. I feel like the stories we're going to hear from soldiers are going to start to come out because it's going to start to feel safe to talk about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have to go through therapy for all the PTSD that they've had killing babies and running them over with their tanks.
Have you seen the clips of IDF soldiers in members in meetings with Knesset committees throwing their fucking fentanyl at them? Be like, do you see all my painkillers? I'm going insane. I can't sleep. I'm shitting myself. Heal us. What the fuck? You know, you made us do this. Now, they're not coming on the grounds of, you know, it's not like you made us be evil, but it's like you made us crazy.
Right.
You know, and
But having
you have a
no
whole
accountability will fucking make you nuts.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's like, what are their... If it's never been a war, they think they're in a war. There are no rules of war. Anything goes.
Right.
And we've heard some, like, anecdotally, like, horror stories.
Yeah.
They were encouraged to celebrate it and pump themselves up as they did it.
Yeah.
Like all of that.
They fucking TikTok lived it.
That's right, and now they're having a TikTok hangover.
All this lingerie I had to wear for my TikTok account.
And I never even went viral with it. I have 0 viral videos. It's really hard to say viral.
There has to be a bad Hasbara out there who didn't go viral.
They mostly didn't. That's the thing about it is I think half of the resentment is like, yeah, October 7th, but most of it is like, how come I am not as viral as all of the Hamas accounts? Like, they're mostly... All of the Hamas accounts have genuine bangers. Moving on, we have some pretty spicy Hasbara. Now, this Hasbara is
Pretty juicy, I would say.
It's actually juicy. It's a reading series that we're going to do right now. It's from the Times of Israel. And it is a blog by someone who writes for them quite often named Javi Feldman. And she writes this article, I want to reclaim the watermelon. If you would like to use a mic stand.
Sure, I'm going to be scrolling and they're going to be seeing the words behind me?
Oh, no, they won't see the words.
Okay. That's just a screenshot, right?
It's just
okay,
a screenshot.
great. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you this so that we can free your hands up to scroll up and down.
I know how to use my hands for that.
I know. Especially the up and down part. Sex joke.
Knock, knock. I'm just scrolling.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to reclaim the watermelon. Subheadline, I want the emoji to represent a summer picnic with sweet, sticky juices dripping down my arms, not a threat of terror by Palestinians and their fans.
I love to start with a sweet, sticky juice.
And then there's a stock photo from iStock of a lion cub playing with a watermelon in the zoo, and that's the caption.
Oh, no, we don't have that.
So literally, I'm not kidding. Lion cub playing with watermelon in the zoo, which was probably also the search.
Yeah, well, it's a stock. They bought it. They were like, we need a high stock photo of that.
All right, here's how she kicks this off. I am a Judaic artist.
Good start.
So are we.
That's what we're doing.
Recently, I've been working on a line of prints for kids' rooms. I designed the alphabet. That's the Israeli alphabet, for those who don't know. Those who didn't go to Or Shalom preschool. I designed the alphabet that is designed in a way that creates the shape of the map of Israel. On top of next to each Hebrew letter, I added an icon that represents each letter. So here's her little work of art.
Yeah, you can see it right up there. It's in the shape of Israel, including the Golan Heights, which there's the Aleph.
It's in the shape of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Cancel Matt, please.
Oh, fuck! Well, it's got the... Go on.
Yeah. So right off the bat, I decided to use a slice of watermelon, avatiach in Hebrew, for the very first letter, aleph. That's a word I remember from summer camp. Thank you. If you had your bingo card, Daniel would mention going to Zionist summer camp in the first hour. You win.
We're just waiting for the story about his 3 days in a Mexican jail. I know. Have you heard that story?
I'm afraid to say no.
Oh, no.
Go to the polls. That was terrible.
Get those fucking cards down.
0.
Get those fucking...
This is repetition compulsion. I realized I'm just repeating my childhood trauma here with these these ratings.
That's fine.
And I'm getting off on it. So that's the human psyche is dark and twisted.
He loves those 6 sticky juices.
We've elevated. Okay, sorry. Watermelon is very much a part of Israeli culture. But what isn't, folks? Poutine is part of Israeli culture.
Us. Us.
Slurpees.
Us. Yeah, watermelon us.
Yeah, exactly. It's the start of the summer season, and who hasn't walked through the shuk of Machane Yehuda in Jerusalem or the Carmel market in Tel Aviv and hasn't heard Avatiach b'shekel, Avatiach for $1, being shouted into the throngs of people on a Friday afternoon in the bustling market? We've elevated the watermelon to the point. I'm surprised they haven't created a cherry watermelon.
That's a great idea. Juice! Always coming up with good ideas. But smaller. It's like a regular watermelon, but small. You know, so a baby can choke on it. Israeli's first love.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We've elevated the watermelon to the point that we don't just eat it sliced while it drips down our hands. We cube it and toss it with Bulgarian cheese and chopped mint.
Can you believe it? Can you believe someone did that?
Yes, sounds crazy, but you need to try this. It's quintessentially Israeli.
Literally,
Bulgarian cheese.
there's another country in the name of the... Who the fuck also has not at one point had mint and watermelon with a cheese of some kind? I'm losing my fucking mind. You can't write that quintessentially Israeli.
Yeah.
Bulgaria, us.
Southern Europe, us.
Yeah. Baltic states, us. Mediterranean Sea, us. Fucking A.
Balkan. Baltics up top.
I'm doing all of them.
Okay, great. If you had me correcting Matt unnecessarily on your bingo card, please give yourself a...
Or if you had it, necessarily, then yeah.
So I added the cutest slice of watermelon to the artwork and worked on all the other letters until it was finished. I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. I'm always looking for a balance of color, the way each item fits into the space I have, and I try to imagine a child looking at it and what their reaction or criticism might be.
The criticism of a child? It's nice, but I want to watch cartoon. Also, I hate learning. Also, get a job, Mom.
Ima, when did we occupy Bulgaria? Is that where Big Brother is? So I showed it to... So everyone I showed it to loved it. They loved the educational aspect of it, the subtlety of bringing the Israeli map into the work. In short, I was good to go to upload it to my website. And then my daughter, a Bezalel graduate, that's not the homeschool run by Bezalel Smotrich, but an art school in Jerusalem, dropped by and looked at it. Mom, you can't use the watermelon. It's become a Palestinian symbol. Ugh. The pain. Briahna, I don't know if you can imagine what it's like to have your own people's relationship with the watermelon co-opted and imposed upon you.
I don't know if you've noticed. As much as there is an overrepresentation of black people at these protests and getting fired for stuff and whatnot, we're not doing the watermelon thing. You guys, those your earrings are cute. They're not for me.
I'm
not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. That one's not for me.
I get it.
That's intersectionality, folks.
Yes, it is.
I knew this. I mean, I had seen it on the news, but I didn't think that meant that Avatir can no longer represent the letter Aleph. People worldwide have started using watermelon images to communicate solidarity with the Palestinians because the fruit's colors match the Palestinian flag. The problem I have with this is that these same people who hold up images of the watermelon refuse to call Hamas a terrorist organization.
Just back at it. Just the programming just kicks back in.
Do you know how hard it is to say, I condemn Hamas with a big piece of watermelon
That's
in your mouth?
right.
The juices.
And also this spitting out those seeds is some terrorism. You know what I mean?
That's right. And those are not seeds of peace.
That's right. Not seeds.
I heard it.
Neo-Nazis.
Look at the tens! For that? For not seeds?
I lucked out on that one, baby. You're gonna stab me to death.
Now I'm reliving like having a cuter baby brother trauma.
That's right. Aaron's sitting there going, I know what this is like, Matt. Lift it up. So funny.
And these people refer to the rape and mutilation.
Well, I didn't. What?
I heard a baby crying from over here. Was that you?
That was not me. That's just how someone laughs.
Okay, good. I guess it came through the monitor. And these people refer to the rape and mutilation of Jewish Israelis as resistance instead of the savage barbarism that it was.
This bitch is trying to make a salad and it's just like, goddamn Palestinians. I'm just trying to draw the alphabet in those fucking like, you're foaming at the mouth. Sorry.
Waving an image of a slice of watermelon to a Jew wherever they are in this world is a threat.
They just take everything. Threat only of diabetes. It's true.
A terrifying promise. It says, from the river to the sea, it says, globalize the intifada. It says, resistance at all costs. At all costs. Yes, it says that. That's true. That's what it says.
That's what a watermelon says to me.
Yeah.
I'll spend whatever money I need to get a nice
Maybe
halloumi
not at all
watermelon
costs,
salad.
but certainly by all means and by all rights.
Yeah, it's legal. So we're talking about buying a watermelon salad, right?
If you don't know what that means, it means terror, death, and violence. It means if you're a Jew, you need to watch your step because you're not safe anymore. I want to reclaim the watermelon. I feel bad for that fucking watermelon. When we reclaim shit, ooh.
Yeah. I'm just, they're just going to take a little piece of it. First, just right in the middle. And
Two-slice solution.
That's right. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I want that image to represent summer heat, the start of summer vacation, a picnic at the beach while the sweet, sticky juices drip down our arms. I want to see it proudly on menus, served with salty, crumbly cheese and mint. I want to see it on the walls of the kindergartens next to the letter Aleph so kids learn that the first letter of the alphabet will always remind them of Avatir.
Isn't Aleph also the first letter in Arabic?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Bet is very close. Is it any Arabic speakers? Aleph and Bet? Yeah.
There we go.
And that's watermelon? You took that from us too, huh?
Unbelievable.
Call it your own pet name.
Yeah. I mean, just like the amount of references to sticky juices in this article is like, it's like my stomach hurts a little bit. And just to be clear, this rant started because someone informed her that is like, oh, you know, the Palestinians are using this as a symbol of resistance, you know, because, you know, historically it at one point became illegal to wave a Palestinian flag and the colors matched and whatnot. And she's just like, these motherfuckers are ruining my sticky sweet treat filled with cheese from Israel. All I want is mint and watermelon and cheese and to have a wall of separation and to not think about deaths of children. And we can't.
We can't. And then, you know, it's not like watermelons are the only, like, even let's say we sympathize with the Palestinians. Oh, it's illegal to wave your own national flag. Oh, you'll get rounded up and administratively detained. You could have chosen some other food of those colors. You could have chosen candy canes and black licorice.
That's right. That's right. And no, you chose my favorite that starts with the letter A. Fuck you. I ran out of juice.
Now I'm going to have to choose apartheid.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good first letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
I'm going to need to hand this off to you so I can go to the bathroom so that I can make it through the end of the show at some
You got
point.
it.
Let
You
me
got
read
it.
one more paragraph and we'll do that.
Okay.
Normally there's a commercial break. You guys don't know this. Well, you know there's a commercial break. But during that commercial break, I'm the only one who takes a bathroom break.
That's right. He goes every time, like clockwork.
Yeah. Because I got my grandma's bladder. The rest of me looks more like my...
Yeah.
All right, back to the artwork. I mean, actually, when she died, she gave her bladder to science, and I think it has potential. Needs work. All right, back to the artwork. You're probably wondering what I did. I changed it. Because as much as it really bothered me to make that change, I didn't want anyone to look at the artwork and think of Palestinian resistance.
Yeah, or Palestinians at all. No, I wanted people to look at my ABC flag
Of Palestine.
Of Palestine. I wanted them to look at the borders and not think about Palestine at all.
I wanted them to look at the undivided state of Greater Israel and think of Palestinian non-resistance.
That's right, exactly.
I wanted the parents to see an educational poster and the kids to see the connection between our ancient holy language, you hear that? And the land we once called Judea but now proudly call Israel. You still call it Judea, idiot. When Israel isn't enough of a fucking, you know, isn't enough heroin, you add the fentanyl of...
Yeah, Judea and Samaria.
That's that raw.
Oh, we gotta keep more names.
That connection is breakable and undeniable. I'm going to hand this off to you.
Okay, yeah, I got it. And I'm gonna read it slowly so he can piss. That connection is unbreakable and undeniable. Questions for you. When you hear this article, what do you think about the... I told you I was good at interviews. So far, when you're hearing this article, when you hear Israelis speak in this particular way, I mean, have you had experience with talking to Israelis and realizing, oh, they just do not care about the existence of Palestinians whatsoever?
Not so many Israelis, but I have on occasion had to have a debate with American Zionists.
Yeah. Is that fun?
I think probably the worst day of my professional life was that due dissidence debate I did last summer with Eli Lake.
Oh my God, you met him? He's real? Do you guys know about Eli
yes.
Lake? Oh, he's
one of the worst.
One of the worst.
And that guy. I'm not doing it. He's one of the worst. I think he's like Greek. He's got
what?
like a... I'll come up with his name in a second. You know, it'll come to me in a second. But he was essentially the moderator, and then it was Eli Lake,
And
another...
a Greek guy.
A Greek guy was a moderator,
Oh,
but
okay.
he was among the worst. It wasn't obviously an even fair debate.
Jesus.
And their chief argument was you can't have a pluralistic, equal society because unlike Danes, Palestinians are Arabs and they're gonna always want to kill you. So you can't have and then the audience starts cheering and clapping.
So
and
it was
there's not even a
fun.
moment of yeah, I mean it's very unpleasant debate with people who like feel entirely entitled to their racism. In America, you've knocked the edge off of racism. Everyone has to pretend that they're not fully like anti-black racist. Even
Yes.
Charlie Kirk, you gotta like dress it up. But there's something about this particular context where people will go full gloves off and like stare at you like you're the crazy one for not agreeing that obviously Danish people are safe and good and Arabs are dangerous and bad.
I love Dane is such a weird pull.
Yeah, well, it's not an accident.
Yeah.
And I offered to them, do you think that if you stole the Danish people's lands, they might have a different relationship with you interpersonally?
Yeah.
That didn't go over well in that particular audience, no.
Yeah. I would never do that to the Danes, nor the Finns. All right.
They should have built their Lego castle stronger.
That's
You were
right.
back very quickly. You came back very
I know,
fast.
right? Wasn't that fast?
I have questions.
I want to see it. Is there a not? Is it, like a? No, go. No, look at me. Go.
It's a capacity issue.
It's incredible.
Or maybe
can't-
it's a huge capacity, but just an extremely powerful stream.
I can't.
It's a high pressure hose.
I can't even look at my phone. If I try to pee while looking at my phone, it won't go.
That's not what my question is about. The women understand. Do the women know what I'm talking about? Do you remember that article that found out that during COVID was the first time that men started washing their hands after the bathroom? Sorry, I'm sure you did.
Oh, that was your question.
Totally.
I actually
You
know I literally
totally
did. I can't say I have a perfect track record of that, but tonight I did. I'd be handed. No, I don't.
Oh, it's an Adam joke. Pete Hegseth still doesn't. Shout out. I wash my hands after. But you're just touching your dick, though. It's clean.
Yeah. I mean, I wash my hands after that because I don't want to have dirty hands when I then scratch my ass.
Yeah, exactly. I wash my hands before I touch my dick. I don't want to ruin it.
Whose laptop is this? Which one of you?
It's mine.
All
We
right.
will be shaking hands after the show.
People ask me about my skincare routine.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. People are enjoying this. You're loving it. Okay. So I went back to the drawing board, but not for too long. It came to me like a flash, like a light bulb literally went off in my brain. Jimmy lick there for a second. A lion. So I used a lion, an aryeh in Hebrew. Why? Because this war, this fight for our existence is called Rising Lion. Was that the name of the Iran thing, or is that something to do
That's
with...
a different
with
lion.
Gaza? Yeah. Literally every military operation sounds like a condom brand. Rising Lion, Cast Lead,
Yeah.
Protective Edge.
Yeah. Trojan ribbed.
No baby, nothing spilled. Huge load.
Huge load.
The quote from Numbers 23:24 says, let me see how good my Hebrew is here.
Oh boy.
Am klavi yakum uchari
You could just make it up.
yitnasheh. Yitnasheh.
Nobody knows.
Translate. Yeah, but this guy speaks Arabic, so it's probably identical.
Yeah.
So he knows.
Don't say anything.
Translation. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion and lift up himself as a young lion.
A great lion and a young lion.
Yeah.
A real fuckable lion. Nice and raised. I'm sorry.
As much as I love watermelon and want to reclaim it for the delicious fruit that it is, the lion will hopefully be a reminder to all of us, children included, that we are lions. We will not back down and we will fight for our people, our country, our soldiers, our hostages, and our nation. Wishing the return of our hostages so this truly can be a sweet new year. Shana Tova.
And then there's a picture of it, and then there's another lion eating a watermelon, and after a while,
and then
you're
there's a
glazed.
bio. There's an about the author, which has a nice little touch to it. It's a little subtle. See if you can catch this. Javi Feldman has a degree in graphic design and advertising and works primarily as a music teacher. She has lived in Israel for more than 2 decades. Whoa. Now, unless she's in her 20s, and her picture does not seem to indicate that, I'm thinking she was born in, Bulgaria?
Oh, interesting.
Which is already part of Israel.
That's right. They carried the cheese on their backs and put it in watermelon. First people to ever do that. Oh, wow. So Daniel Mate actually hipped me to this account that I had no idea about. And I think he sent it to me multiple times. And I just was like, yeah, I'll look at it at some point. I looked at it today and I was like, oh my God, a veritable treasure trove of fucking Zionist AI slop. And I can't wait to show you guys this. This is from an account called Cyber Zionist. On Instagram. And I took a screen record of me just flipping through the various videos. Adam, can we show them some?
Oh, wow. No.
You're a Jew, Harry.
No.
Humus Rex. Kosheratos.
That's literally the thing.
This is the most anti-Semitic shit I've ever seen.
It gets better.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. No.
Game of Jews!
No.
June Snow!
So anti-Semitic.
There's so much of the dinosaur.
Oh God. No.
Rick and
Nothing
Morty.
is safe.
No idea. Steam Jew. I don't like that. It's too close to gas.
Jiu-jitsu.
Kosheruaska, a sacred drink that
Oh
unveils
my
the path to
God.
contemplation.
Oh my God.
We're going to show you more of
Let's
that
touch
one.
every indigenous pop. That's fucking amazing.
This account is it's incredible. I like watching this. I was
It's
just
as if they saw our Am Yisrael AI segment and were like, that's a good idea.
yeah.
You want to give Candace Owens credit for shit, but when she goes to sleep at night, that's what she sees.
Yeah.
She sees Hasidic Jews riding a dinosaur going we killed Jesus. Dinosaurs are real. You know what I mean? That's fucking...
I like it because there's also a slight implication. It's you want to know how the dinosaurs really died? Yeah, it was a meteor.
Who planted the dinosaurs?
Yeah, exactly.
The Jews planted the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they planted the dinosaur bones.
The Scheistosaurus.
But it's just there's just an endless amount of cultural appropriation in there. And I mean that in the most base form, as if America has a culture. And if it does, it's movies. And they're oh man, Game of Thrones needs more Jews in it. I'm gonna make June Snow, and I'm gonna make
when
pirates, the Jewish pirates of the Caribbean.
That I would actually watch though, that. I would super
Yeah,
watch
you would.
Jewish
She
Pirates
loves
of the Caribbean.
all the pirates. She made me watch all the pirates movies.
Wow, you don't have to put my business out there.
Well, lucky I didn't talk about Despicable Me, your favorite fucking series.
I love a Minion.
She loves Minions.
No, I just feel when the water wars begin and we're all on our life rafts, we are going to the last people who deserve to live, who get the rations, are people who did not use AI. Because imagine the fresh water that when you're what did you do? And then we compare the AI work. Well, I fed it. What if Jurassic Park put Zionist? Bitch, why didn't we kill you a long time ago? We should have eaten you in March. Anyway.
But yes, the last video you saw there that got the biggest groan was one that also got the biggest groan from Daniel, and he was like, "We need to play that in full."
Yeah, I think I need another drink to watch this. Someone want to go get me a
sacred drink.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
wow.
Adam, can you stop?
Adam, can you just pause?
It does not lead to illusions, but awakens.
What are you
it's okay.
drinking? What are you
Sorry.
drinking?
I'm just trying to give someone a drink ticket to go get me a drink.
What do you want?
Oh, that's nice.
I'll have
Thank
the same
you.
rye that I had before, please. Thank
the
you.
rye.
Neat,
oh,
thanks.
thank you.
Look at this. This guy is a full-on adult. He's just like, I can't do this podcast without another drink.
I was just looking for an opening, and I thought there was one. But Adam's so on the ball.
How
That
many
was
years?
awkward.
17
Stop
years
this
sober?
show. I need a drink.
16 years clean and sober. Thank you.
Matt
very
has been 16 years.
When you were talking about the Israeli soldiers who were throwing fentanyl, I was just like, ooh. In my mind, I was just like...
Booking flights to Tel Aviv.
Yeah, I was like, scurry, scurry, scurry. To the nearest Knesset boardroom.
The last time Matt was in New York, he had a kidney stone. Yes, and so he it ruined his whole trip. And
I did the comedy show that night. It was
Yes,
incredible.
he did.
Yeah.
And he went to the doctor. I mean, he got fentanyl for the pain.
Yeah,
and
I did.
He calls me and we talk, and he's like, I didn't feel anything. And
Yeah,
it's like,
it fucking sucks.
you're not supposed to. That's how painkiller works. It just takes the pain away.
Yeah, I really hated having to actually need painkillers because you don't get high. You just are not in excruciating pain
high.
anymore. I was like, this fucking sucks. What's the point of being hurt then?
This is just net carbon zero.
Yeah, like I thought, on the bright side of getting, hit by a car, morphine time, But anyways, let's play some slop, Adam, please.
This is Zayahuasca.
Kosherwaska.
Kosherwaska.
A sacred drink that unveils the path to contemplation and inner peace. It does not lead to illusions, but awakens the soul, allowing one to perceive the design of the one creator in every moment of existence, enabling a Jew to merge with the rhythm of the world. Tribe lives in harmony with nature, seeing in its flow the reflection of the will of the one. Their home is rooted in
open minds.
Rivers nourish
Who puts
the
a
land,
menorah on
and
top
their
of a
labor
fucking
continues
teepee?
the act of creation. But once every 7 days,
What the fuck?
they set aside
That
the
is amazing.
simply observe
Can you go back?
how the sun
Is
follows
it
its
possible to
course,
scrub back
how
to the
fire
big
burns
stone
without
head? It is not
interference,
possible to
how
scrub back.
life flows in stillness.
Native Israelis. All right, so I want to say something, okay? Speaking as someone who has done ayahuasca in the jungles of Peru, who in fact lost his marriage when his wife ran off with a Peruvian shaman,
Tale as old as time.
and now has 4 kids with them, and they live in the
say
jungle
more.
somewhere. I'll say more in some other context.
Okay.
The marriage was fucked anyway.
Sure,
That was just
sure.
the way. That was just a symptom, not the cause.
Not as fucked as that Peruvian shaman.
Facts.
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 Bars.
I'm sure they worked out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, always. They say always go with a shaman.
Apparently they're doing just fine, but I'm not in touch.
Oh, okay. Well, good for that.
But what I'm going to say is this: I've done maybe 40 or 50 ayahuasca ceremonies in my life.
Hell yeah.
I don't maybe seem like a psychedelic new age type.
I've met God a lot. I love that.
At the bottom of a puke bucket. And I'll say this: what disgusts me even more about this video is not just that they're appropriating Shipibo and Quechua, indigenous medicinal culture, which is truly a beautiful thing. Truly a remarkable, beautiful culture, okay? What disgusts me is that they're appropriating the culture of appropriation that we North Americans do to Shipibo and Quechua culture. That's right. Like, get your own thing to appropriate. Don't appropriate our appropriation.
They're appropriating appropriation.
They're appropriating, like, Burning Man and fucking our bullshit.
Wait. That's another way of saying that one kind of got you, right?
Sure.
Like, of all the ones you were like,
it
okay,
me.
that's kind of tight, though.
It former me.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think all of this is so revelatory about how Israel doesn't have culture.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, it
yeah.
has to suck the blood and the life of other cultures. It has to steal things for itself, food and heritage and all this.
In that sense, it's very American in that sense, actually.
And in that sense, it's why they love AI.
It's very colonial.
Yes.
It's artificial enculturation.
Exactly. It's like we've always been here. We're your nostalgia. We're your past. We're your present.
Yes.
And it's fucked up because we collapse that into Jewish culture, and it shouldn't be. And they collapse it. And Judaism is beautiful and has many different forms, and it comes from many different ethnic backgrounds and cultures.
Yes.
And so the fact, I think when I became an anti-Zionist as a young anti-war organizer against the Iraq War, sort of talking with my Jewish friends who are just explain to me the pain of being associated with the state of Israel and how Jewishness and Judaism is so beautiful and so about justice and so about righteousness and so about liberation. And I am not Jewish, but I felt that shit. To say nothing of what Palestinians go through and deal with. But,
right, yeah.
But that I think is the biggest one of the biggest cultural wounds.
Yeah, and it's a symptom. When you see the AI, you're just like, oh man, this is just this grasping for some sort of cultural relevance in a society that believes basically life begins and ends with how thick your Wikipedia page is. You know what I mean? With how much you can say you contributed in this way that's incredibly ethnocentric and just incredibly racist too, because it's just it's not about because Jews and I think every group of people, every nation, they all have their points of pride and whatnot, but the way it's done vis-a-vis Israel seems to be very much about consuming. And consuming as much as possible. And it's what it feels like? It feels like when Mormons are we're going to go to graves and baptize Jews. That's what it feels like. Where they're just no, we're going to, now that,
They do that?
Yeah, they did that to fucking Anne Frank. They baptized Anne Frank. And they're she's a Mormon now. And I was you guys go to hell. You guys that's the most evil shit.
If any other religion did that.
Right, well.
With non-white people.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me it. If Muslims went around doing that, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God, yeah. But yeah, it is just crazy watching it. We have more, a couple more that I really want to play.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Because Francesca, you said that's the most anti-Semitic shit that I've ever seen.
Okay, but she's hot. Oh, yes.
All right. So this is called X-Jews, which is an X-Men mashup.
He's already blue.
The Jews must live in harmony with the world.
No, Charles. The Jews must rule the world so that no one can ever threaten us.
X-Jews. That is one of the most intensely stupid things I've ever seen. Title alone, X-Jews sounds like former Jew. And second...
Or it just sounds like Jews on Twitter.
Right, exactly. I get a lot of death threats from ex-Jews.
I feel like Beast is totally a liberal Zionist, though.
Yeah, it probably
Beast
is.
is really smart about everything else. But it's the Jewish people do deserve a homeland.
Yeah, well,
it should be exclusive.
I'm progressive except Palestine.
He really is.
He's a pep.
He's a pep.
But yeah, no. Also, the reimagining of Charles Xavier, and then I'm sorry, but the Magneto thing, I was like, you're kind of on the money. You are right in that Magneto would say that, but I don't like that you did it. You know what I mean? The fact that you did it makes me mad alone.
X-Men is the one thing I'm nerdy about. I don't know what it is. Maybe the cartoon came out at a time where I fucking loved it.
You were very horny, Ben, back then. Still are. But it was a formative years for you. I know. Everyone understands what I'm saying and everything's cool.
Why is X-Men horny all of a sudden?
Well, because...
What are you talking about? I said I was a nerd for X-Men. You're like, yeah, you were horny. What the fuck?
I know. I mean, it is... yeah,
First of all, everyone's horny for Rogue. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, it would be Rogue.
Yeah. Jubilee.
No, but that's just upsetting. If it were fucking Marvel, I wouldn't care. But X-Men, I'm like, oh.
Well, let's do one more that is nice and offensive and completely goes over the head of the Zionist account creator who did not see it as offensive. Adam, roll Jewish bugs, please.
Nano-Zionists. Israeli insect-like micro-robots capable of flying at high speeds, crawling across any surface, and infiltrating even the most secure zones unnoticed. Connected through a swarm
legit
intelligence
what is
network,
inside Marjorie
they share
Green's
data
mind.
and make collective decisions in real time. Controlled via an invisible neutrino-based communication channel that penetrates kilometers of concrete, these fully autonomous agents mark a new era in surveillance and security. The era of total transparency.
How fucking, like, when I was watching that, I was like, yes, please put out to the internet that what if Jews were a robotic hive mind?
Who can infiltrate anywhere.
That's right, and they're only the size of one coin. Why are you making things unsafe for us Zionists?
But that's also the thing. Like, they talk about self-hating Jews as if we're so, that's us.
Us.
Thank you. What can I say? They just want to imagine themselves as something.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that's us. That thing is us. They don't care if it's the Grim Reaper.
Right.
They don't care if it's an ant.
Right.
They don't care if it's any, like,
If it's a Green Reaper, it's like, oh, you've heard of him.
That's right.
Right,
We're
exactly.
famous. Like,
It's because he has clout.
Yes.
that's right.
Yes.
They'll take anything with clout.
Yes,
Yeah.
anything with clout.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
and that's why
nanotechnology, what if that was Jews? And it's like, stop doing this.
And that's why they keep stealing Palestinian water, but they never slake their fucking thirst.
Ooh,
It's the
yes.
thirstiest ass country in the world.
Absolutely. God damn. This is like you're one of these people. I just like when you say stuff. I'm like, why do you have poetry in brain? I love meeting big brain man. Makes me. I didn't hear.
It's true. Quench thirst. Yeah.
What do we have, a fucking copy editor here? Get the fuck out! Yeah. All right. Fine.
I said that on the podcast sometime, but that was unnecessary, sir.
Yeah.
So we have one more piece of business. We started the show with a land acknowledgement. We need to end the show with kind of a brand acknowledgement.
Wow, that was good.
Not bad, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You think you're watching at home and like it's all scripted and we've cut it and I'm not really coming up with this shit live? Fuck that. You're dealing with you're dealing with a real one. And now I want to hand it over to the real producer of Bad Hasbara.
Hey, it's me. The Mate Dick.
No, but so, listen. That one's going to be for me, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, when we trade up. So, look. How many Patreon members do we have here? Like, yeah? And how many turncoat betrayers do we have here who have not subscribed to our Patreon? Yeah. Sorry. I'm just kidding. No. We love you. Enjoy the free shit. All I'm saying is, our Patreon episode that comes out tomorrow will be 150. That'll be the number, like episode number 150. Okay? We've made it this far. It's unbelievable. You started this podcast. I didn't.
I know, and it's amazing because I just did it because I was mad. I was mad at all my friends. What did I miss?
I think it was the over the head.
Oh, okay.
It was the sight gag.
That's how I do.
Did you ever think the show would get to 150 episodes?
No, I hoped it wouldn't because I, don't like doing it. But no, I love it. No, it's just like it's such a dark subject and whatnot. And it was just one of those things where when, as Francesca said, when I wanted to do this years ago, I was like, well, this is such a niche subject matter. So the fact that people, are kind of finally getting hip to what the fuck Zionism is like, it's horrible that it takes all of this for it to happen, a fucking genocide for it to happen. But I'm glad people are, getting, at least some sort of reprieve from all this fucking nonsense.
But here is the truth, folks. We couldn't have made it nearly this far without a very special group of people, okay?
That's right.
And we need to acknowledge those people tonight. We need to pay homage and respect.
That's right.
Okay? And if you think we're talking about our fans,
nope.
No, you're right.
No, you're pigs. No, but in a nice way, No, we're talking
about the endless and endlessly inventive roster of Hasbarists that we roast on this podcast.
That's right.
And just when we think we've run out, like remember in the early days we used to kind of pick one per episode?
Yeah.
There was a Hen Mazig episode, and there was an Elon Levy episode, and whatever.
Daniel Ryan Spalding, and on and on.
And we just figured we're going to run through the gamut of them.
Yeah.
Maybe do a second episode on each one, and then that'll be it. But there's new ones, and they keep reinventing themselves.
That's right.
Like version updates.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So we just felt that we couldn't end our live show without paying proper tribute to them. And as Noah Tishby said, music is there to express our emotions, to give us solace in difficult times.
That's right.
And yeah, so we looked for a way to do that.
And they're going to do it through song. This is a very special one. It was inspired by someone who trolled us for hating that we had Deborah Winger on. Actress Deborah Winger from An Officer and a Gentleman came on our podcast and talked about stuff. And it was a great episode.
Our cool aunt.
And yeah, she's fucking awesome. And someone trolled us saying how much she hated Deborah Winger and that it was, she's an anti-Semite and all that. And it inspired us to write a song together based on the song from Officer and a Gentleman.
And this is kind of one of our first co-writes, right?
That's right.
We sort of co-wrote Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
But this is our first, so far you've been able to tell if it's a Matt song or a Daniel song, but we're starting to join forces, and I'm excited about it.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is IDF Officer and a Gentleman.
Matt?
Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a land we must occupy.
All I know is it's our home to steal.
That's right.
And the deed is signed by Adonai. The road is long.
It's a long road.
There are people,
quote unquote,
in our way. But we'll climb that Temple Mount to a brighter day.
Yeah. Hate lifts us up where we belong. Doing genocide out of tribal pride. Yeah. Hate lifts us up where we belong. Replacing that golden dome with a statue of Gal Gadot. Oh.
Some hang on to their old house key.
Allegedly.
Live their lives looking behind.
Don't look behind. Sucks for them that it's our promised land. It's not our fault. The promise was ill-defined.
Balfour Declaration, look it up. They say we're wrong as they try to try us in The Hague.
Try me, motherfucker, in The Hague,
but
bitch.
they won't rain on our gay pride parade. No, because
hate lifts us up where we belong. Where I'm Israel high is our race-wise pride. Yeah, hate lifts us up where we belong. Yeah, it's supremacy, but we do it Jewishly. Yeah. Shoot and cry, do some war crimes, Gaza must be mine. I can't look at her tonight. Today,
Obligatory chord change. 1, 2, 3, go.
hate lifts us up where we belong. We'll be free of doubt as we wipe them out. No, fuck that dude too. Hate lifts us up where we belong. And if God's displeased, he can suck on these nuts. Yeah. Hate lifts us up where we belong. Baby Shredder, doing genocide out of tribal pride. Hate lifts us up where we belong. Replacing that golden dome with a statue of Gal Gadot. Yeah.
Or a statue of Michael Rappaport.
Or a statue of Eve Fartlow.
Or a statue of John Lovitz.
Or a statue of the other John Lovitz from the pod.
Or the statue of Mayim Bialik.
Or a statue of Dustin Diamond who played Screech.
Or a statue of, well, there's so many people to choose
Lots
from.
of people to choose.
But if we want to boil it down to its essentials and keep it really simple, why don't we just go all the way and do a statue of
Hitler.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Producer Adam Levin on the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
Adam.
Briahna Joy Gray, Jess Salomon. The staff at the gutter, tip your bartender, kiss your neighbor, love your children. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine, we love you. Thank you for coming.